How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Hunter chapter discussion. And for today's sim, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 368 and the brand new chapter that just came out, chapter 369. Oh yes, folks, it definitely was a very well written chapter. As we get more and more exposition on what's going on in the freaking princess's actual hideouts and what's going on with Queen Oto as to what she was actually doing. My god, Togashi, stop, man. My heart can't take it. Oh man, there's just so much going on that it's just all juicy information, because every single panel, every single page for these two chapters, doesn't even matter if it's just unnecessary dialogue that's just there. No. Everything is very important right now, folks. Everyone has to pay very close attention to everything that's been going on, because all information, folks, is key, vital to survival, folks. Oh yes, oh man. Because right now, we actually got one of the princesses that actually died in chapter 368. I believe it was Prince Momose, and the ones that were in charge were, I believe it was Hanzo, and I believe it was the BB, if I remember correctly. I completely forgot her name. But anyway, the point is Hanzo, folks. Hanzo. What? I completely forgot he was actually in this actual arc itself. And the thing that made me kind of interested, the fact that Hanzo took it so much upon himself that said, you know what, I want to kill the culprit. I want to know who was in charge. Because honestly, yes, it was Hanzo's, personal prince that he had to take care of, and he technically kind of failed in doing that. So technically, Hanzo right now is being thrown around in the bush, but it technically, I kind of understand what Hanzo's going through, because the fact that Hanzo wants to know, he knows Nen. It's not like he's one of those other bodyguards that's just unaware what's going on. It's just the fact that, like, he's being thrown around like he's a rag doll. So technically, I want to see more of what Hanzo's able to do in this actual arc itself, or if Hanzo's actually going to survive this arc too, because my god, there are a lot of powerful players at stake here. These Nen beasts that are very ambiguous in terms of what abilities they're actually able to produce, and in terms of what Hanzo, as well, as he doesn't even know what he's actually dealing with. I mean, he's actually getting help from Kurapika, who's actually relaying information back and forth to him. So yeah, it's like crazy that as to wondering, like, what the heck is gonna happen to Hanzo. I'm curious. I love Hanzo in his introductory arc back in the Hunter exam arc, and I can't wait to see what Hanzo's actually going to be capable of doing, because if I remember correctly, he's an information hunter, if I remember correctly. So it's great to see that he's actually in this arc, but it's just the fact that because everybody's placed in a certain circumstance, they can't really be moving around. And it's funny because Hanzo is the only one that can, well, apart from the murderer, that can do a clone. Hanzo is another person that can actually do a clone jutsu, or my bad, I'm sorry, Nen type of clone. I'm sorry, I can't go into the Naruto verse there, but that actually would be very helpful towards Kurapika, because he actually needs somebody to actually go around and actually relay information. But the thing is, like Hanzo stated, that somebody needs to be in a meditative state and not be distracted in order to have fully control of that cloned version of their Nen self. And what makes it interesting is the fact that, like, Hanzo doesn't really have that much time to actually be in that kind of circumstance. Like I'm telling you, it's very interesting as to seeing how everything is being played out. Like, my god, Togashi, like, oh man, this is really a suspenseful arc. That's what this really is. It's very crucial as to what key players are going to be talking about, what key players are going to be learning Nen as well, which also goes on to say in chapter 368, folks. Oh my god, Queen Oto, yikes. She's trying her best, she really is, but it just seems that to me that there's a lot of burden on her, because of the fact that there's nothing really much that she can do but except march that cockroach on forward. But then that leads on to chapter 369, where the cockroach actually was killed by none other than Serdinik. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. It's kind of hard, but this prince is dangerous. He killed Theta. the one that was teaching him Nen. He killed her. But because he was being lied to, he was being played a fool. But that's because everybody is worried about this character. They're worried about how far this character will go, how far this character is also gonna actually try to kill every one of their characters. I mean, for Pete's sakes, he even told his Nen bodyguards that if you guys can't learn Nen in so and so amount of weeks, then you're obligated to kill everybody in that room. Which goes along to say, like, oh my god, oh my freaking god. Serdenik, I am frightened for what this character can do once he learns Nen, because his Nen B seems to be more along the lines that if it focuses on lying. That's what I feel like. That's what the shtick is going with Serdenik, is the fact that if someone's lying, I believe the Nen B attacks or is able to attack. Like it's weird. Like that's a very, very powerful Nen ability, and if Serdenik actually uses that for his own Nen abilities, oh my god. This guy, he can be a very crucial player in actually learning information around this tightly knit group of people in this boat. Like I'm saying, Serdenik, he's a genius. He's a genius, alright. Halkenberg, on the other hand, he was shown in this actual past two chapters, and it seems that Halkenberg himself, it seems that he's creating like a committee, like all the, I believe his Nen beast is putting like feathers on air or marking everybody on their hands. I don't know why. It could be the mark that Halkenberg trusts them, or that the Nen beast is keeping guard on them. Not too sure, but it's interesting to see as to what kind of theme is going on with her. It's making its nest, you can kind of say, by throwing its feathers all over everywhere. Halkenberg is trying to play his role. Like I'm telling you, I personally would like to see Halkenberg actually go talk to Kurapika, not only because he seems like the most trustworthy out of the princesses, that from the top ones, I mean, but more or less that he's the more cautious one as well. I mean, we got Zhang as well too, that he's actual cautious too, but it just seems that Zhang himself is actually more, he's too selfish at the same time. Halkenberg, no, he wants to get out of this. He's like, no, I want to get out of this, and I just want to get out of this safely. He's not condoning this violence. That person, I want to see Halkenberg actually survive this actual survival game and actually go with Kurapika. And speaking of which, oh my god, Kurapika, I'm telling you, there's so much to talk about in this freaking arc. Kurapika, there's more to it to Emperor's Time, folks. Emperor's Time actually has a set time limit. I believe it was after 3 hours. I believe the person using Emperor Time actually then gets knocked out unconscious because of the overly use and constraint on the person's actual body. And it was crazy because freaking Kurapika was using Emperor's Time for 9 hours. He fell asleep on top of the 3 hours that he was using it already with Queen Oto. So, oh my god, like Kurapika, he's literally killing himself, and he's not even doing nothing. He's not fighting the spiders themselves. Like Jesus H Christ, this is getting out of hand, folks. I'm telling you, Togashi's on another level. Like holy snap, folks. Holy snap, Kurapika. I feel sorry for Kurapika too, because he didn't even get that much information due to the fact that Serdenik actually caught the cockroach itself and killed it, because, like I said, Serdenik, he is not playing around. Serdenik, I feel like this guy's going to be the final villain, or from what we're seeing so far. We don't know if the other princes themselves are going to be also, other obstacles in Kurapika's path, but damn, this is getting crazy. It's that Nen beast that Serdenik has. Damn, that does not let nothing get around his sight. Damn, this is getting crazy. But we gotta appreciate Togashi's actual art style involved in this actual arc as well, because you kind of notice that the touch of black and white involved in the beginning panels of chapter 269 was very beautiful. I literally saw the vast darkness in the open sea that he's trying to convey, and the only speck of light was just that little tiny boat, as if to flicker and convey that there's not that much hope inside that boat. Like damn, dude, like dude, that's the way I kind of conveyed that image. But, oh my god, oh man, Togashi's going hardcore on this art. I'm telling you guys, oh my god. I can't wait, folks. Oh man, I can't wait to see what crap is going. So I want to end this actual discussion with Kurapika. He's explained that he's only gonna give 2 people the ability to actually teach Nen in this actual arc. Now, granted though, I wonder if Benjamin or the other ones are going to come in and try to bring in more private members in the actual army in order to actually try to learn Nen. But it's crazy because of the fact that all of them, if they don't learn Nen, or they all have their own motives, and what makes it crazy is that we don't know what's gonna happen once they all learn Nen. Will they turn and start fighting like a battle royale inside? I think that's what Kurapika's trying to go for at the same time. But it's crazy because Kurapika, it has his Emperor's time of like still functioning, which is kind of detrimenting him to actually teach all these people. I'm telling you guys, this is, oh my god. I know I'm shining, oh my god. It's just the fact that, like, if you guys are paying attention, this arc is, it's very suspenseful. There's so much going on that it's getting hectic. But like I said, last but not least, I know I lied about that, but last but not least, Kabuto was involved in this arc, folks. And I was surprised to see Kabuto. But Kabuto was very, like, he infiltrated all the way up to the top. He's right there next to all the other princesses, bodyguards, where they're gonna learn Nen. And it's crazy because he's ready to fight. And I believe it was like this other bodyguard, I can't forget his name, it doesn't matter, he's fodder anyway. But it seems that this bodyguard, oh my god, he's ready to fight. And any given moment, if he gets any chance, he will literally use it as an excuse to actually kill people there. But Kabuto's right there, so I want to see if he's actually gonna kill him, because he, like I said, he's kind of giving off the impression like, oh, if he wants to kill, alright, fine, I'll be right there and I'll be ready to attack him and give him that pleasure that he deserves. It's like, oh, bro, what's going on here? Like Togashi. Oh my god, like, I'm sorry, I'm fanboying so much. It's that, damn, this is getting really good. This is getting extremely good. Let me know down in the comments below as to what are you guys' thoughts on this actual arc itself. Chapter 369 and chapter 368 has been getting so good. Let me know what are you guys' overall thoughts on these two chapters. What are you guys' thoughts on Hanzo's character in this arc? What are you guys' thoughts on Kurapika's use of Emperor's Time? And what are you guys' thoughts on Queen Oto? What kind of inabilities she actually going to be possessing, or if she's going to actually be using any inabilities? Like I said, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter chapter discussions. And as always, I hope to see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.